In this video, I'm going to show you how to fold an origami rabbit designed by David Shell. I'll use a square with a side length of 24 centimeters or 9.5 inches, and the rabbit then has a height of about 12 centimeters or 4 3/4 of an inch, a width of about 8.5 centimeters or 3 3/8 of an inch, and a depth of about 3 centimeters or 1 1/8 of an inch. Of course, you can also fold the model from smaller paper. This one I folded from a square with a side length of 15 centimeters or 6 inches. So let's get started. We're going to start with the color side up, and we're going to fold edge to edge. Then we're going to rotate so that we can fold away by taking this edge and folding it to the folded edge. Then we're going to take this edge right here and bring it to that folded edge and crease diagonally and unfold. Then flip over and repeat. Again, fold up, and then take this edge where you have that diagonal crease and fold it up to the folded edge, crease and unfold. Unfold completely, and now we're going to add a horizontal crease that goes through these 2 points. So first, locate the point, make a small pinch, and same here. And then connect those 2 points, making a nice straight crease all the way through. Then rotate, and now I'm going to push this down while pushing up along this diagonal crease right here, making it into a valley fold. So you can see right here I'm going along the existing crease. And then push in right here, making that point go up like this, and then press flat. And repeat on the other side. Go along the existing crease line and push in the paper. Now flip over and rotate, and now we're going to bring this folded edge over to the central crease line, and we're going to crease just along here about the same length as this section right here, and repeat on the other side. This crease has 2 advantages. First, it's going to help us shape the head in the very end, and second, it's going to be a nice reference for the next fold. We're going to take this edge right here and we're going to bring it over to that point right there, so that this corner lies right along here, and this corner is going to hit that crease line we just prepared. And then crease all the way through, unfold, and repeat on the other side. Once you've folded both of them, you can fold the second one too. Then we're going to fold this down, making a valley fold right along here. I like to actually rotate the model again, and then fold away from myself and really push this down so it's going to hit these 2 corners. And make a crease. Now we're going to fold this in half like this, and these 2 ears are just going to pop out like that. Now I'm going to hold this model right here, basically putting my thumb and my index finger right there so that I can push this model like that. Can you see that? I'm just pushing it like that. And now what we want to do is, now we can actually move this over a bit because the paper is in the right shape already, we want to have a 90-degree angle here. And then we can push this flat and make a strong crease. Now we're going to take this edge and we're going to fold it over so that it meets itself, and we're going to go all the way to the tip of that nose, like this. And then make a crease and strengthen it. And then we're going to take this folded edge and we're going to bring it over so that it meets this edge right here, like that. Now, before we continue shaping the legs, we're going to just make this into a mountain fold throughout, because that's a lot easier. And the same with this crease right here. And we're also going to shape the front legs right here. So for this we're going to go along this crease line right here, just folding the paper inside and flattening it down. And then you can see this front paw emerging. And of course repeat on the other side. Now we're going to go inside here, and I'm going to put my index finger right here, and I'm going to use my other hand to push the paper so that it starts to get into this shape right here, so that we're starting a crease in this point, and when we have that started, we can then push the paper over like this. We can put this in here so that this crease line, this mountain fold, hits that front paw. Can you see that? Goes up to there. And the same on the other side. You want it to go up to that section right there. And then you can again strengthen the crease. And we're going to do that once more. We're going to take this model and start a crease in this point by really forcing the paper to go there by pinching the model here. And once you have the mountain folds in that place, you can then shift it over. And we don't want to go too far, so we want this to be quite narrow so that this point right here does not quite reach that start of the hind legs. Perhaps like this. And again, strengthen the crease. Now we're going to take this section, and you can see there are multiple layers right here. And we're going to basically fold the paper up where it naturally wants to go, just because there are so many more layers there. And then we're going to have this edge parallel to that edge. And then we're going to start a crease in this point so that this edge lies on itself. So I'm folding it down to get that in the right corner, and then ensuring that the angle is correct by folding the edge onto itself and make a strong crease. Now we're going to open this up and fold in along that crease line we just created, strengthen it, and then also go along the other crease line that we just did before the last one. And then we can close this up, refold that, and press it flat. and make a strong crease. To form the tail, we're going to fold this in a little bit. You can perhaps go halfway or 2/3 of the way, something like that. It's not too important. There's a bunch of layers here, so it will be a bit tough, but don't worry about it too much. Then I'm again going to fold that edge onto itself. And once that crease is pretty much in place, I'm going to open it up right here and press that paper inside like that. And then this small section right here, I'm going to fold out again so that we have a small tail. So this rounds the back and it gives us a nice tail. Just pushing out the paper like that, and you can adjust to taste depending on how much of a tail you'd like. Now we're going to form the ears. For this we're going to take this edge and align it with a crease line that we've got right there. And repeat with the other ear. And finally we're going to shape the head. And we have these creases prepared, which I mentioned in the beginning. We're going to go inside here and push them out. And I've got my hands secured here so that this paper is closed right here, so that we can push the paper down, making a movement like this. And then we're going to push it down to get the head into a different angle. And I like to go about this far. You can see that. And then just push it down. It's quite thick. So strengthen the creases with your fingernails. Like that. Finally, you can open the ears by going in here and then just pushing down the paper like that to make the ears open and give the rabbit a fun, alert look. And if you want, you can even make the rabbit a bit more three-dimensional by going inside these layers and pushing on these creases a little bit, securing them together right here to round the shape of the body, making a soft mountain fold in some way. So you can see this curves a bit and this is still quite flat. And then do the same on this side. Just giving that rabbit a bit of a rounded back, like that. And then your rabbit, designed by David Shell, is all done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do let me know by giving it a thumbs up, commenting below, and sharing it with others. Now, how about you fold another origami animal following one of my tutorials? Or check out my playlist of more Easter origami. Finally, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next videos. I hope to see you around, and as always, happy folding!